Hello, everybody. Welcome to NUFC Talk TV. We are live from the Tune with unfortunately with the mighty win, and fortunately with my man Josh, Gary over there. I'm Reed.
Yo, how's it going, everyone?
Let us know if you can hear us right, if we're not crackling.
Live from the Strawberry.
Live from the Strawberry, right in front of St. James's Park. It's an unbelievable night. Josh has had way too many pints, man.
Yeah, way too many pints.
Yeah.
Away the lads.
He's literally walking distance from St. James's Park, so he doesn't have to worry about driving.
Gary, we've got the doc here.
The doc
who's come out of the hospital. Get over here, guys.
The doc is in the building. Get on camera, man. Get on camera. There we go.
How are the lads?
How are that? Jealousy's got that top on, and nobody else can get. We must have a deal with somebody. Because we can't nobody get that top he's got on, Gaza.
No, that's the same as that one.
This is from 100 years ago, though.
That's from 100 years ago, same period.
Don't show. Be careful what you show us, Mighty Wayne. We're still trying to keep it PG. I'm right on the red wine.
Yeah, well, just one glass.
One glass? You got a whole bottle over there, man. What are you talking about? Mighty Wayne's got Amri's got a whole bottle over there talking about one glass. And by the way, one thing I can tell you is Mighty Wayne and Amrit are the worst drivers in the world, man, because they drive faster. It's not necessary, man, to go that fast. When you got the American, it's going to be Diana all over again when you got the American mag in there.
We drive like men here, not like pussies.
Oh, my God. Well, cheers, everybody in the chat. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers. I got me a Guinness.
There's Gary's Guinness coming in.
Yeah, what are you drinking, Josh?
Cruz Campo.
Well, yeah, something like
Cruz
that.
Campo.
And I had my first dog. This morning. It was amazing. So it was really good. We got a lot of American lads here. We got John O'Hara's in the background. We got
John, we got
Mrs.
Super Van Dam, we got Tara.
We got Tara.
We got Mike and Mikey.
The Americans are taking over, baby.
Yes,
the Americans are taking over.
Oversect, overload, and over here.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Let us know if you can hear us right, though. If you can hear us correctly, so we can make any adjustments that we need to. But I think we're good. We got the match coming up tomorrow, lads, and it's going to be great. We all go into it. But Wolves, where's Wolves in the table, man? You're a Wolves fan.
They are
17.
Yeah,
so it should be easy.
They're struggling. I remember when we played them away, we had Dave on, and he was more or less writing off the first 10 games. But he said after that, because they had a hell of a start to the season. I mean, their fixture list at the start of the season was horrendous. And he said if we can get over he said 7 points after 10 games he would be happy with, but they actually ended up with only 5. So they've done worse than what he was wanting. But nonetheless, since they've changed manager, what is 7 out of 12 now, isn't it? Yeah. So they're doing really well at the minute.
Well, I think we probably should start with, we didn't do the live press coverage, unfortunately. Sorry to the people that were waiting for it. Oh, well, Gary did a recording, but of course we were just traveling and just, I realized Mighty Win screwed up as usual.
Mighty Win was arranging the transport for this fat bugger beside us.
Yeah. But be careful. Be careful, Mighty Win. You're within reach. You're within reach right now. You're within reach.
And you think that's going to worry me? Who are you?
But Eddie Howe came out today, and you told me that Harvey Barnes is injured. So he's
out for a month.
That is crazy.
2 months now, is it? A month, yeah, out for a month.
That is a travesty, man, because that takes our depth away. What is it?
Thigh. I don't think
How?
I think it was from across. It's a conspiracy. They want to sell him.
Yeah. See, now we already going to start with the conspiracy.
According to the reports today, he got a thigh strain right towards the end of the half, where he tried to cross the ball, and literally from there he's obviously twanged something. It's not serious. He's had scans, but it's going to at least put him out for the next 3 games.
Well, that's not bad. 3 games. I mean, when you think about it like that, yeah. Well, actually, Yeah, we do get 3 games coming.
Well, we've got Arsenal to come as well, and we've got the 4. As I said, we've got these four league games coming up that I think are all winnable.
Well,
and
if they're winnable, but you wanted to trade a cup final for those, yeah, so that just puts everything into perspective.
Yeah, I think I would trade a cup final for those.
Yeah.
But only on the basis that ain't going to happen, because Arsenal are not going to overturn the 2-0 lead.
But I tell you what, though, Harvey Barnes, well, you think it's a conspiracy, but not having him on the bench is definitely going to affect us with depth.
Okay, so Harvey Barnes has been an important player for us this season. I mean, let's not beat around the bush. He scored some critical goals. He's not been in good form recently, but given that, we are looking at options on the right wing. Harvey Barnes will, if we manage to sign someone, he will become surplus to our requirements. And whilst he's still on the up and still got goals, we may be able to get the money back that we paid for him, which I don't know. Initially, Chris, we were raving about Harvey Barnes. He's gone off the boil a bit. He had a really bad game the other day. Not really bad, but he didn't have a great game the other day, and he's just off the pace a bit, unfortunately. And for us, we want somebody who's going to dive off the bench and
we paid £38 million for him.
Yeah, 40 million, just round it up.
And if we could get... Okay, it's cost us a year's wages for work that we never had done, but that's by the by. If we could get 35 million for Harvey Barnes, that gives us 150 million to spend on somebody else.
Are you counting the previous money that's carrying over? The money that we had in the pot ready to spend?
Well, you would have 20, but that we were already within FFP when we paid that. So that gives us that extra money to be available.
You'll know more about that than me, Win.
Of course, I've not seen the spreadsheets, boy.
Of course, absolutely. But just one quick one about the weekend. I'm going to switch places with Gary. Gary's going to come on for a bit. But what I want to say about the weekend is, yes, on paper, it looks like it's going to be a very easy game. Is it? Question.
I wouldn't say Bournemouth easy, by the way.
No,
we've only beat Bournemouth one time since the Eddie takeover.
No, sorry.
And the only time we beat Bournemouth was in the Cup, and it was an own goal.
Sorry, did I say Saturday? I meant tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my bad. My bad. I meant tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got a good record against Wolves.
I know, but one thing you've got to pay great deal of attention to is that when you're in the battle for relegation, you play with 10% more, even though it's not possible. So we're going to have to be on our game to put them away.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. We got to come in fresh and ready to go.
Agree,
It's cliche, but every game is a new game. You got to come at it 100%. Doesn't matter whether you're playing Liverpool at home or away, or Wolves or Southampton away.
Liverpool at home, as Forest are doing now, and beating them.
But here's the thing, though, because I think it's a disgrace that Amrit and Mighty Win are trying to make a deal to sell Barnes when he's the second most effective player for Newcastle United this season, and he hasn't even gotten the time of the day.
Mr. Rodriguez, love child.
And he hasn't even gotten the time.
Barnes too. I'm with you, Chris. I've loved Barnes too, but it's almost a good thing that there was an injury supposedly connected, because otherwise his first half performance on Sunday was absolutely atrocious.
But I don't. You don't criticize Longstaff when he had the worst game of his entire life.
I said I changed my mind. You can go back to the live watch along. I said I've changed my mind on Longy after watching that. If Longy can't put in a performance against Bromley, I'm done with Longy too. I said I was done with Longy after that game. I said I'm done with Trips after that game, because I don't believe this man right here.
Oh, Trips!
Whoa, Trips! Man of the match.
No.
I'm not having that. Have you watched? How many times have you watched it?
Hold on, no. Man of the match.
I watched one, but Trips was absolutely.
Wait. I will grant you that having watched it again, Miley was definitely man of the match.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but
despite his cock up. But Trips, what did Trips do wrong?
Trips had a terrible giveaway, which led to the free throw, which led to then the goal. If he had made a simple play, it wouldn't have been a throw-in for them in the first place.
Which led to a throw-in. Come on.
If you go back to look at what he did to give that throw-in, it was absolutely amateur. I would have made a better decision, and I've never played a game of football in my life.
exactly.
Okay, so that is let's even assume that I agree with you there. Okay. That is one action in the 90 minutes.
Yeah, but you judge Miley on that,
Gave
on one
a couple
action.
other balls away. He was not doing his usual overlapping stuff. He was being too hesitant on the crosses many times. Listen, I'm not trying to take anything away what he's given to this club. I love him, and I always will. But we have to separate what he has done and what he did in that game. And
Wow. Hey, man, when you disagree with somebody, you still let them finish, man. What's wrong with you?
So I'll say he's absolutely right in saying that Trippier and Matt Target both looked like they were not match ready.
Nah, Matt, look at Mighty Wayne.
No.
He's holding the mic.
Matt Target, I've got the crunch. Matt Target.
He couldn't cross it to save his life, man. Stop it.
Matt Target was.
He could.
Well, for a start, he got an assist because it was him that was brought down for the penalty.
So if you look at the team, the setup, right, everything was based down the left-hand side. So what Trippier was, his man management was to play an inside right position. So he was the one backing up the 6 slots, which allowed then Miley to move slightly forward. If Trippier hadn't have come in that, I criticised in the watch-along about Trippier not giving us that balance on the right-hand side. We again became quite unbalanced at times against Bromley. But what you actually saw from Trippier's job, if you went back and watched again, was the fact that he was there to sit in that 6 slot to stop the ball from coming back if we'd lost it. So it wasn't the fact that he was there to run up and down the park. Yes, he still looks a little bit leggy for me. I agree with you on that point. But he's not had much match time.
Yeah, but there were also at least. I can count at least 7 occasions when we had the old triangles and quadrangles working on their side with Trips up there with Miggy, Trips, Miggy, Longstaff, and whoever coming in, you know, Bruno in the main, not so much Miley.
His movement inside a lot of the time, it didn't allow us to have that width from the, you know, the one thing about players, what you have to do, you have to stretch the defence. So if you've got the likes of Trippier who's coming into that inside right 6 position, you need Miggy to stay out. Because once you come inside, if you look back between Miggy, Lungi and Trips, nobody actually overlapped down that right-hand side very much. It was maybe half a dozen times max through the game.
Except that if you're criticising Trips' performance because Miggy was subpar.
Well, hold on, because you didn't back Tonali when he had to play with Longstaff on the right and then Murphy on the right. You just said he wasn't ready, so you're wrong on that. But my point is, Target got 20,000 crosses. He got one right.
Well, hold on, you're in my manner now. I'm never wrong.
Yeah, well, that's wrong there. But look. Yeah, you give him the coach. But one thing I want to say before though, because Beer Viking, unfair is he is on this one. He says Target assisted Miley's goal. Well, Murphy has been assisting plenty of times, and Beer Viking doesn't give him the time of the day. So go on.
No, I'll just say the Miggy and the Trippier that I remember very well is a season and a half ago where they linked up. Even before that, where they linked up to the point where they could read each other. They were linking up, they were crossing over, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. The Miggy and the Trippier today, or the other day, wasn't. I know, and in a way, it's a bit of a shame, really, because the Miggy and the Trippier off Fiesta was really good to watch. Really good to watch.
I prefer to you, Gary, because you tactically know way more, and I haven't had the benefit of rewatching it with our travels coming over and everything. But to me, it just, like you said, I felt like where's this magic triangle we used to see? And Sean looked hopeless, Miggy looked hopeless, Trips looked hopeless to me.
Yeah.
They all just look past it. And again,
The biggest problem you have is when you get an abundance of bodies within a certain area, a certain square yardage, any team will find it difficult to get the balls laid through. And if you look, we were just running down dead-end streets a lot of the time, having to retrack the ball back, the pendulum style again, back out to the left. Eddie realised that the left-hand side was our dominant side. We had a lot more of talent on that left-hand side. When you look at it, it looked balanced, hence that's what he earmarked. The one thing I noticed when everything come down the right-hand side is every time the likes of Miggy would come inside, what we needed then was Longstaff to drop onto the outside, and that would have freed up more space for other players then to try and get on the end of.
yeah.
Hey, John, where you going, man?
I gotta take a train
Well, say hi, man. Come and go say hi to John O'Hare, good friend of the channel.
Yes.
Just a quick hi. Hey, he's trying to get to John O'Hare. You gotta go. Where you gotta go, man?
Tynemouth. I got an apartment out there. So
You got an apartment, man. Damn, I didn't know John had it like that.
we'll be here the rest of the year. So
Oh my goodness.
home for a little bit in February, and then I'll be back. So yeah, I've seen a lot of games already this year, and I see 5 on this trip, and then I'm back probably in March, April.
Man, why can't we switch it for a win, man? We need you instead of win.
No. I've had a good time, and it's so good to see you guys here.
Of course, man.
So good to see
Well, we're definitely gonna see you tomorrow.
first big trip, and your wife's here too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see you tomorrow, man. On match day. So, Mr. Superfan Dan.
Hi, Chris.
He's
Good to see you, mate.
see you later,
Love you,
buddy.
Jack. We'll see you tomorrow.
Take care, win.
Superfan Dan.
Hey, how are you?
Are you gonna dye your beard tomorrow?
I'll be here tomorrow.
No, you're gonna dye your beard.
Yes.
Black and white.
Yeah, beard will be dyed tomorrow.
On match day.
On match
On
days,
match
it
day.
will be black and white.
And Sean, let me see your cap real quick because he's giving us this. Here. Look at that. That's Superfan Dan's. What do you call that?
That's
Like a pins?
Superfan Dan, my pin. Yep. Here.
Hold
Hold it up to the camera.
Yeah. There you go. Look at
There he is. So yeah,
It's two Superfan
that's what I
Dans.
look like on a match day in the tune.
There you go, man. Lovely. There you go, buddy.
Cheers, Riz.
What do you think about our current form, man?
We're white hot. What
Yeah.
can you ask for? You know,
Exactly.
it's been a good month. You know, it's been a good festive period. Coming into this.
Never better.
No, it's been
Never
fantastic.
better.
What, 8 in a row in all competitions?
Yeah.
So, and then we play Wolves, who are in just slightly above the relegation zone tomorrow.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
but we've already played them once this season, so it looks. I think we're.
Beat them in their gaff.
Yep.
We beat them on their gaff, and now we've got Bournemouth on Saturday, who are currently beating Chelsea at the Bridge.
Right.
Wow, because they are smoking as well. By the
Yep,
way,
yep.
You've got from the 3 teams that came up 2 years ago, Fulham, Bournemouth, and Forest.
Yep.
They are showing what happens if you can just stay in, if you can just hang on in there and get that extra year's money. What you can do.
Well, it
if you-
begs the question though: if those teams just came up 2 years ago, what money are they talking about? I mean, because Forest took a points deduction last year
That's
because
right,
of the
they
money
did.
they spent. You look at our form in the last 6 weeks. You're sitting there looking at it, going, "Would you risk a 5-point, 6-point deduction
Nope.
to spend money this month to,
Well,
violate PSR
yeah,
and,
but
and do what we need to do?"
Here's the thing. I don't think we need to violate PSR.
I agree.
Yeah, the money's there, but that's it. But I would never ever. Even if it's 3 points. And by the way, I think if it was Newcastle, they would just throw the book at us. It would be 10 points, you know.
Right. Because
And
of who we are.
that could be the difference between even Conference League
Right.
and
And Champions
you
League.
can
Yep,
see
yep,
you
yep.
can see how tight the table is right now, and it's going to get tighter. I think you look at the results going on tonight.
We got some matches on tonight too,
crunching up.
But yeah, you look at the results. Forest are beating Liverpool. Bournemouth, Chelsea. That's happened before. Brentford drawing with Man City. That's probably going to be a draw. Then you got Fulham, who's up there, getting beat by West Ham. So that's great. Sorry, but we've seen this picture before.
We have.
Where we need 3 points. We need 3 points, and we don't. So tomorrow against Wolves.
In this run, we've seen must wins won. The last 4 games.
You're right.
You know, in the past, those games that we've just gone through over the Christmas, where you would be expected to win, they were reasonably easy, apart from Villa. You know, I'm talking about pre-Man U and Arsenal, the Ipswich, Leicester. Those are exactly the games that we didn't used to win.
Right. Yep.
And that's a key point.
That's the difference. Yeah. Last season
we're doing the business. We're doing the business now.
Well, we're also seeing what happens when you've got a side that's free of injury.
Right.
You know, that we don't have a congested schedule. We have the 2 domestic cups. We have got the Premier League, but we don't have Europe. But at the same time, we're fighting for it.
Yeah.
You know, I think everybody can see what we can do when we've got a full squad available to us.
Liverpool equalizer there.
Liverpool equalized.
Yeah, which a draw wouldn't be bad anyway.
Exactly. I'm not actually sure what I want now.
Well, a draw. You just don't want them to either. Well, I mean, you can say Liverpool's going to win it, so let them go.
Yeah, but I mean, if they draw tonight, that basically is the status quo.
Well, that's what I was saying before, though. We've got 5 draws
Right.
in our thing.
Right.
I would have rather have taken 3 losses and 2 wins.
Right.
Because it gets you more points.
Exactly.
So
Yep.
draws mean absolutely nothing in the Premier League today. So for me, that is a perfect result because it keeps both of them within reach.
Yep.
So perfect results. If
All
it stays.
right. Thank you to Niall for being a member for 9 months. It's going 3-1 to the tune for your spreadsheet win. So 3-1 Niall. And a few people asking us, Peter Wolf says, is that at the Strawberry? Yes, it is, baby. We're at the
We're
Strawberry.
on the terrace at the Straub.
We are in the strobe.
We're in the Straub, man.
In the berry.
If you look behind us, that's the Gallagate end.
Yeah.
I can see it on the TV.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
So-
We're live from the Strawberry. Great.
Right. Chris, I'm going to hand over the mic back to Derek.
Okay, sounds good.
Good to see you all.
Of
Good to
course.
see you here. We'll see you again in the next week. We'll all be here. We'll all be hanging out.
Exactly.
Yep. We'll see. Definitely. I will see you tomorrow.
Exactly.
So, good. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, bro.
We'll talk soon.
Anytime.
All right.
Great stuff.
Away the lads and lasses.
Highway the lads.
Oh, we're the lads indeed. Cheers.
Shout out to Stephen House.
Super fan, Dan. Bye-bye.
Shout out to Stephen Houses. Good to see you in the tune, Chris. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, everybody, a lot of Americans have come to have a good experience in Newcastle. And hey, by the way, I used my accent, my British accent at the airport when I asked a guy, because I didn't know what gate I was supposed to go from London to here, and I says, "Hiya, mate. Can you get me? I need to go to Newcastle." And and then he looked at me. And he told me where the gate was. He looked at me wrong though. He looked at me like, "Wait, what?" I said, "This American must be living here 20 years." That's what it sounds like. Yeah, man, I need to go to Newcastle. Chelsea equalized. Damn. Well, that. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Michael McIntyre.
Michael, again.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Well, about the match tomorrow, must win. It's kind of. We should beat Wolves. That's just the bottom line. Must win, not must win. I don't know, but we should be able to beat them. What about a quick formation though? Can we do a quick formation thing?
For them?
Well, for them, yeah. What you got?
3-4-3 they play. So what I expect them to play is what I've got on there with Sarr in goal, Doherty on the left centre back, Bueno centre, and Agfuba, who I saw play last week. He played left centre back, looked totally uncomfortable playing left centre back. So I think they'll swap Doherty, who was in the past played left back as well as left centre back. So he will potentially start in the left centre back position. Ait Nouri out on the left wing. with Joe Gomez and Andre in the middle, I think, because I think they're, again, really good pairing in the middle. I think Lamina's just coming back from an illness, so I think he'll probably be on the bench, and Rodrigo Gomez will be on the right. And obviously what we have to look at there is the front three, because I think this is where we could be unstuck a little bit if we don't watch the way we play, because they play this 3-4-3 system with Cunha left forward, Larson through the middle, and Guedes as the right centre forward. So play more of an arrowhead up front, very quick. Larson's with a bit of muscle, but we know what Cunha can do.
Cunha in the form of his life.
One player, it's coming to our squad, would potentially be Cunha.
All right, and then for Newcastle United, I'm assuming we're not going to make any changes.
I can't see any changes there.
And we're talking about, well, I'm looking at the Arsenal one. Willock play, but I don't think he's going to play. So Dubravka, Byrne, Botman, Livermore, Hall, midfield Tonali, Joelinton, and Bruno with Gordon, Isak, and Murphy.
Yep, I think that's almost nailed on now.
Exactly. Shout out to the Twins.
Which is not a good thing, of course, because it means that they aren't getting pushed now.
Well, I mean, yeah, you got a point. Shout out to the Twins, Pete and Tim in the chat. Welcome to the Tune, lads. And Tim says, good to see you use at home of football, lads. There you go. Appreciate all of you. Hills Uzar gifted a membership, and that has gone to World of Warcraft Noob. So welcome, mate. Cheers to you. Cheers, Hills Uzar. Right now, in the Tune, live. This is not recorded. This is not fake like the Mighty Win. This is real, man.
This is real time. Nottingham Forest, 78.
No, 70th.
No, 70-52.
Yeah.
That's how live this is.
That's how live it is. Jordy Dan says, when is the Aspers takeover happening? Gary coming for that? Yep.
Yeah, we'll be there.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow before the match.
Tomorrow, yeah, before the match, we'll be meeting.
I'll have to shoot off because we're doing the watch along.
Oh, yeah, that's true, because Gary's going to be doing the watch along, so we'll bring you the live commentary tomorrow. Gary will be live from our...
The Gary invasion is taking over. Win.
We're going to be live from the NTTV studio, the Twat studio in Gosford. Huh? Brent might have to do work. Brent, let me know if you can do the match tomorrow. I know you said you might work, so...
Yeah, I thought Brent said he was doing the watch along.
But I think that's confirmed for Saturday, so... and Benjamin did as well.
And Ben as well,
Yeah, so we shall see what happens there. We're kind of doing just, having a conversation, just regular, not really too strict. Peter says, get some shots going, lads. Hey, man, I've been drinking a lot of these.
Yeah,
by the way...
We're going to get him on the Jägermeister, isn't it?
But here's the thing, though, man. I'm excited. I came to the Tune. I'm here for the Tune for the first time. I tried the Guinness, and I think this beer is amazing, right? And so I posted, we're in the Tune. This is the best Guinness in the world. Some people giving me grief on X. Because what are the Irish going to say? Calm your tits, man. It's just an expression. The fact of the matter is, this Guinness is the best I ever had. And by the way, it creeps up on you, certainly. It's creeping on me, Mighty Win. You told me about it. But, man, that dog was amazing, though. What are you drinking, man?
I'm drinking lager.
Lager and lime. All right. You got a funny drink. And Mr. Gary with the Guinness. I'm Rick.
He's back
Come on.
He's back in
Come on, man. This is the emperor of the emperor of India in the building.
You're calling it a dog. It's not a dog. It's a sausage roll.
No, the dog, the drink. Brunel, man. But come on, man.
Sorry, man. I thought you were talking about
But he did also have a Greg sausage roll.
And what did you think of the Greg sausage roll, man?
Oh, that was amazing. When it's warm, it's unbelievable, man.
Do you know that's what we eat quite regularly? We have that as a meal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that ain't gonna get it done for me though.
You haven't had a steak bake yet?
Yeah, no. We by the way,
you haven't had a steak bake.
I just ate this. Well, you guys call it burger. That's not a burger, but it's amazing anyway.
It was a burger.
That
was a burger, bro.
That sandwich with something in it. But a burger is ground beef, man. What's the matter with you?
It's a burger, man.
Yeah, all right.
It's a patty.
That's a ground goat. That's what it is. But it tasted amazing.
Tasty.
It tasted amazing. The fries were amazing, unbelievable. They look like they were fresh, but they're not. They're not fresh. The fries.
I don't know, man.
Well, they look perfectly cut. I don't know how fresh they are,
They
but
were fresh
regardless,
enough.
they were amazing. Amrit was. I can't say it. Big shout out to the strawberry, of course. They're taking care of the American mag. They're taking care. They don't know who this guy is at all, but they saw me and I was like, whoa, that's a tune legend right there. Me and Amrit. And, so they're taking care of us. The strawberry. They're letting us have the lounge here in the second floor. So listen, if you're out and about, you can come on and have a pint. We're gonna be here for a while. Mighty Wind slurring already, so we'll see. By the way, none of you told me about the damn adapter for. Man, we were running around for an hour, damn near, to find an adapter for the plugs.
I took you out to the wild west.
He took me to Mandem, man, Mandem.
The American mag has been the baker.
Hey, man, I thought, man, that was.
Who's in Biker?
Man, that was scary,
Biker
man.
Groove.
It's scary as grabbing a tiger's tooth, boy. I tell you.
Groove.
It was extremely scary. But no, what store did we go to?
We went to a Morrison's.
Oh yeah, good. They
And,
took care of us as well.
And when we walked in, there was 3 people getting taken out for shoplifting, and we have
Sirens going on and off.
yeah, all sorts, man. It was good fun though.
No,
Good
we're having fun here in Newcastle. First day in, so having a great time. And tomorrow, can't believe it's gonna be my first ever match day. I'll lose my virginity tomorrow. Hope it doesn't hurt, but
It'll be good, kid. It'll be good.
that's kind of creepy coming from an old man.
I'm telling you. Just stick with your dad. You'll be all right.
We're gonna be on the East End.
We're going to be in the East Stand.
Yeah. Unbelievable stuff.
The 4 best seats in the house we are going to be occupying.
Yeah, everybody got tickets too, man. Amri got tickets.
Yeah.
Well,
all apart from Gary.
Oh, Gaz has got to work, man. He's got to work.
Work the channel. That's
it.
Sometimes you just have to.
You see, it takes it on the chin for the channel. That's what you call commitment.
Somebody's got to work, man. Everybody can't be off.
I heard about Gary not having a ticket for Saturday, so I'm working my hardest to get you a ticket on Saturday. So who's doing the watch along? We were thinking
It would be Brent and Benjamin if Gary gets a ticket.
The watch along, joined by Susie and.
No. Hey, Susie and my wife Betsy are gonna be doing the watch along.
Susie, Betsy.
Oh man, they're gonna be like, hey, grab the ball with your hands.
Betsy's at the game.
Exactly. Oh man. It'll be good. Kenzie's quoting you. Kenzie also good messages from him. Shout out to everybody there.
By the way, the cheapskates decided he's not going to London now.
Hey man, this is a highway robbery. I was already in London. I don't need to go again. Man, I tell you what, man.
He's passed through Heathrow, so he's been to London.
Man, I swear to God, I was in London. The train tickets are like 300 pounds. Not too much money, man. I told Mighty Win this. I don't have an issue spending money, but I can eat that 300 pounds instead of just paying a train ticket just to go there. Screw that, man. We're gonna go to the Angel of the North. We're gonna go
Roman Wall, Sea Houses, Bamborough Castle, Alnwick Castle.
Yeah.
Edinburgh. Still going to Edinburgh.
Alnwick Castle.
Well, at the minute he's still going to Edinburgh.
Oh, we're going to Edinburgh. That's a fact.
He's got to do another country.
Got to do another country. I tried it, but to the Irish folks, giving me grief. I said we should go to Ireland. Mighty Win said no, don't go to those traders. They don't, But so.
NUFC Talk TV on tour.
On tour, baby. On tour. Amri coming away. We got the Emperor of India.
We're gonna be surfing through the streets of Berwick.
Oh man. Hel Cesar says, I'm Elise's Easton. Have you ever seen?
They'll be cheering in the streets of Rafe tonight.
Have you not met Hel Cesar?
No, I haven't met Hel yet.
At the East End, man. He sits at the East End every week.
Well, he's never made himself known to me. He knows where I sit. Under the yee.
When look at the back. Oh, look at the bow wall. You will see a large flag. It will be standing in front. I will be standing in front of it. It's my brother's flag. Yeah, man.
Let me have a look at that.
Amazing. We got our tickets too for the first time. I'm excited. I have no idea how. You have no idea how excited I am. I got my tickets on my phone. Yeah,
That's
baby.
how it is these days, man.
I know,
No
man.
tickets by.
Shocking. Awful.
No.
Terrible. Get rid of that stupid ticket system.
That's because Mighty Win was reselling them
Well,
on eBay.
Mighty Win's been having paper tickets since what 19.
Yeah,
whatever
he used
it
to go
is.
to them to
Yeah,
the window there just to get a ticket.
Okay. Here's the thing, right? Arsenal return leg Carabao Cup. Got the email. Went to upload the ticket as I always do to your Google wallet. Done. You know, big tick, everything done. View in wallet. Press view in wallet. Not there. Went through the whole rigmarole again. Not there. Spent about an hour trying to upload the Arsenal ticket to my Google wallet. Couldn't do it. As it happens, I was in town, so I went to the box office, explained the situation to them, said, well, let's have a look at your phone, give them a phone, did the passwords, all that, went in, got into me NUFC book account. Right, so now you press that. I said, well, you just do it. She's pressing away, da-di-da. Says, right, it's in your wallet. I says, right, go to me wallet. So she went to me wallet, not there. So she tried again, and she tried again, says, oh, wait a minute. Walked over to a printing machine and printed us out a proper ticket. I'm not joking. Absolute truth.
That's last.
So
last
I
chance
have
to loot.
now got a paper ticket for the Arsenal game.
But that's a last chance to loot. Like they're obviously going to come across older people that don't know how.
Yeah.
That don't know how to use phones.
Oh, hell
Sorry,
no.
man.
Oh,
I
man
don't mean to
them,
say
man
that,
them.
But I'm just saying, like they can't keep up. I've got to tell my mum how to press dial on the phone. So if she's going to the match, she's not going to know how to do this.
Yeah, but hang on. They did it as well. They tried as well.
Okay, right, okay, but generally, a lot of the public are not tech savvy. There's a percentage, and they need to determine who's tech savvy and who's not. They saw you and they printed you a ticket straight away.
Instead of giving
Sorry.
you all the steps, man, they just said, "Fuck that."
Sorry,
man.
what you gonna say?
We're gonna be knackered trying to explain this to this.
Hey, this little Indian whippersnapper here is gonna realise he should have went to the gym a bit more often in a minute.
He's cooking you slowly but surely, man. Oh my God! But look, man, we're having a great time. Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mighty Win sissy drink and proper wine and Guinness, man.
Yeah, Josh, get yourself in, man.
Come and take this place, man.
Got him, says Brent. Brent gonna be doing the watch along for my and Josh would have been the perfect guy to do it, but he decides to copy me and come here.
I don't know what's going on.
You would have been great doing the watch along, I said, but then you decided to come with me. To Newcastle.
Listen, my tickets were booked, I think, before you paid, pal. So I think you copied me.
Oh my goodness! But also a lot of Philly mags are here, right?
Yeah. We got 4 people from the Philly group, Toon Army Philly.
Yeah, man, great.
Kayla, who's a season. Yep, Mike and Mikey. Kayla's the one that Yeah, Kayla's the season ticket holder. She comes over like 5 times a year, so many of you may have seen her. She's been on Adam's channel, things like that. She's talked with a lot of the other groups. But yeah, it's a great turnout. We're trying to make this into kind of an annual thing with our group and just come over and, like we were joking, pilgrimage back to Mecca,
Yeah, man, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Josh is well oiled, says Niall Powell. Josh been having way too many drinks, man.
Listen, I am as sober.
Did you get any sleep?
I haven't slept in 40 hours.
My good man, I had to go get some. Well, actually, I was doing well, but Betsy was a bit tired.
I can't
so.
sleep on planes. I have to.
Hang on, hold that here. I was doing fine, but Betsy needed a tip. Our survey said,
I was doing good, man.
We had a bit of a problem because you couldn't check in until 3 o'clock. Instead of we got there at 12, but he couldn't check in at 3. So we came to Strobe, had a couple. He had two brown ale and a Guinness, and that was him knackered.
Nah.
So then he said, right, so he says, so pick us up at 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock. I thought, they've been on a go 22 hours. So I'll give them a bit. I'll let them go till 6:30. So that was when I put on the chat. Everyone will be in the Strawberry from 6:30. Sent them a couple just a text, which you'll just get a ping with. No answer. No answer, no answer, no answer. So it was getting towards 6:30 when I told all you guys we were going to be here. No answer. So I said, right, I'll ring him. He's got his phone on silent, hasn't he? So I had to ring the hotel, tell the hotel to ring the hotel phone and get him to ring me because they wouldn't just simply put me through to the hotel phone. And he's blaming Betsy. Betsy was right as rain.
No, but she was a little knackered, man. But
Two bottles of brown and a pint of Guinness on his back. Lightweight.
Never, man.
I love you guys, and I'm going to leave you with this tonight. This is the best trip I've ever been on. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Josh.
More
Cheers.
content coming.
Yeah, we got about a few minutes left, and then predictions, man. Let's do predictions real quick. What's your prediction?
3-0.
What did I say? I forgot what I said, to be honest. I said 2-0.
I can't get.
I think I said 2-0. I think that's fair enough, to be honest. Because I just think I learned my lesson.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bromley,
I can get on that way.
Against Bromley, we barely got there, to be honest.
2-6.
A different side against Bromley. 9 changes. Does make a massive difference.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Right, predictions. Gary, 2-0 tune. Chris, 2-0 tune. Oh, you just copied Gary, man. No. Harry, 2-0 tune. DX, 2-2. Key, 2-1. Amrit, 3-0. Same as me, copying me. 1-0 Jamie. Jamie, 1-0. Ben and Levi, 3-1. Queen of Hearts, 2-0. Steve Makala 2-1, and then we've got a 2-1, 3-1, 3-0. Anyway, there's nobody apart from where was the DX, obviously DX the naysayer. Dom, you're going to have to start changing. He just does it because his excuse is that if he says we'll get beat or we'll draw and we'll win, he's not bothered about losing the points in the league, which is good attitude, I suppose.
And go and finish up.
No, on you go.
Why you got deleting messages, man? What are you trying to hide?
Because the prediction
because
is
that's true.
purely for scores, not for any other
not,
comments or anything else.
Exactly.
Because it makes it easier then to
you did that to Alfred, he left.
Yeah.
You didn't give a damn. Peter Wolf says, off subject, but do you see Newcastle getting a bigger fan base in America? Like, how often do you see people in a tune top? Well, it's different for me because I live in nowhere, so you basically see nobody. Now, when you go to the bigger cities, to the Premier League events, you do see I like to say, just to be modest, the second most shirts around is Newcastle United shirts. You can say Man City, all right, fair enough. But on a good day, I tell you, Toon fans are in America. Now, we talked to, I forgot her name, downstairs, and she told us a bit about the American, a lot more American a lot more American fans now coming to the Strobe, obviously coming to see Newcastle. So I forgot, she said some kind of, maybe a stat or something, maybe not a stat, but just, she's telling us that a lot of people from America now, within the past year or so, are coming to see Newcastle. So,
well, that's because it's happening now, not just once a season, but twice a season. Not necessarily the same people, although a lot of them, like John and Kayla, are coming over on a regular basis. But we've got to spread the word.
Exactly. Last but not least, we got Toon players that play for Wolves and Newcastle.
Kenny Hibbett.
We got a few, man. We got a lot of them. Look at that. We got Kevin Doyle.
Who?
Kevin Doyle.
I don't remember him.
Kevin Doyle, man. He literally. He played for. Wait, what? That's not it. No, that's the wrong thing. This is Forest and Wolves. What the hell?
I was going to say, I've never heard of Kevin Doyle.
What the
I'm
hell?
trying to think. Wolves Newcastle. That's Kenny Hibbert. Who else?
The brother, right? There's a brother. Well, no, he played for Wolves.
No. Well, that's it. Kenny played for Kenny. Oh, of course he didn't, man. That's right. It's me. I'm going
Come on,
stupid
man.
now. It was Kenny played for Wolves and Terry played for Newcastle. Newcastle
I
Wolves.
forgot how to sort this one.
Hey, I'm struggling with that.
Oh, there you go. Well, we're gonna get the answers right now, man. Don't
I
worry.
think David Kelly might have played for both.
David Kelly played for Warsaw.
Yeah, I know. Did not play for Wolves because he played for hundreds of clubs, didn't he?
Yeah, he did get around.
All right, we're gonna find the right answers right here, baby. There we go. John Rudy.
Oh, John Rudy.
Rudy, yeah.
Oh, well, he just come.
John Rudy. Mike
Williamson, I didn't realise he'd gone there. Marlon Harewood, I didn't know.
Darren Peacock.
Darren Peacock,
Wow.
did he leave us and go to Wolves?
Carl Court.
And Carl Court, well, there you go.
Well, yeah, Mike Williamson right there. People are saying.
But actually, that's a surprisingly few players, isn't it?
Well, no, I mean, you got a few more.
Kelly was he on there?
David Kelly,
Yeah, he used David Kelly.
Right.
Sebastian Basson.
But I think you would struggle, looking at that there, you would struggle to find another Premiership club with fewer players than that who played for both. I'm discounting Brentford, by the way, because they are so new in the Prem. But normally you would have probably 20 anyway, near enough 20.
It is difficult for like foreign players when if you get a foreign player over, 90% of the time, unless they drop down lower leagues, they'll move back abroad if their abilities are not at the standard of the Premier League. So for me, Kids Buyer comes to mind. I mean, somebody who could cross over the two. Marlon Harwood. There's certain players that will always have. You've got to remember, Wolves were a good side at one point in the Premier League. Not quite winners type of thing, but they were a strong team. So again, if we were the also-rans, it would have probably been a lot of our lesser players going across to the Wolves. But obviously David Kelly was one of my heroes anyway.
And mine.
Yeah, and last but not least, predictions. What are the people saying? Newcastle versus Wolves predictions, 781 votes.
Wow.
Newcastle win 94%. Wolves win 1%. And a draw, 5% of the people think there's going to be a draw. So, by the way, just to remind you from the last match that we did, I don't think we've been live since, or maybe not mentioned it. Newcastle versus Bromley Man of the Match has been voted 942 votes, and they all have gone to Lewis Miley, Osula 7%, Mighty Wins Trippier candidate got 2%. Only he and his other account voted for Trippier, and Matt Target 3%. So, Lewis Miley overwhelming. What a lad we got under our rank. So hopefully he'll get minutes tomorrow. Maybe. It depends on how the thing's going, of course. But Bill McGarry managed both teams. That's another question too as well. What managers? All right. Well, listen. I think we've had a great show. We had a good banter with good conversation. And tomorrow
we finally got set up after the mighty American forgot his charger and his adapters and his mic things and his cables and
the battery for the
battery for the sound mixer thing. Apart from all of that, but we actually got on the air on time.
Exactly.
Which is, by the way, more than we did this morning. Apologies for that with the press conference.
Wind screw up.
Win didn't screw up. Win was getting the wheels to pick Rodriguez up from the airport, which he knew all about. And then sadly Gary couldn't get the live feed on his setup. But
we managed. And
we apologise. We'll do better on Friday.
Well, tomorrow we for the match. But tomorrow we got the match along. So it'll be Gary doing that. So support Gary, support the channel. You guys will have a real time. And you know, we shall see each other. We're trying to get the post-match reaction sorted, but you know, you need a space. Yeah, we're not coming to the Strawberry because not an ant won't get here.
The area that we are sitting in now, tomorrow night at this time, will accommodate probably, I guess, 40 people.
Yeah, not gonna be able to.
So that ain't gonna happen tomorrow.
We're gonna have to look for an option, or we might go AFTV and do it. Just record from outside St. James's Park. Who knows?
You'll probably end up cheek to cheek wherever you are.
Exactly.
It will definitely be cheek to cheek.
The Mighty Wayne likes to be cheek to cheek, so that's the problem. But anyways, thank you so much. Appreciate your support. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Become a member if you can. And we shall see you on the next one, folks. How are the lads?
How are the lads?